I'm 100% certain that GALA is going to perform extremely well this coming bull cycle. And it will make people a lot of money to those that are buying in and looking at GALA right now. I was going to say crypto. Guys, welcome back. If it sounded interesting, drop that like. Do you have GALA? Some people do, some people don't. Some people think that it's not going to go any higher anymore. But I want to give my reasons as to why. And the most important one is what it's doing with the whole GALA token. If you come over here, you can see Jason Brink. Is he the founder of GALA? Let me just quickly touch on his, X account. Bitbender Brink. Look, part of I think he's the CEO, president of the blockchain in boring speak with those who must have GALA game. He's the GALA Games. I'm pretty sure it's the CEO. Anyway, whoever he is a big important person. And I know you are, bruv. I see you. Big up to you. He's a big important person with GALA Games. This tweet, look, there we go. There we go. Confirmation, GALA will be the gas token for everything on the GALA chain. Doesn't matter if we're talking about the game, a social media network, or another ecosystem like GALA music or GALA films. It's going to be the main gas token. What does this mean? Well, I remember when BNB, the whole Binance Smart Chain came about and BNB was used as a gas token. And let me just grab up BNB as an example. And then I'm going to talk about the tokenomics again, just refresh your memory of the tokenomics on GALA. Why ain't this loading? I'm trying to find BNB. It's not loading for me. It's all slow. Let me just come over here and get a new one. BNB. Here we go. I remember when BNB, because before, what's this? This ain't BNB. Next card, you come to BNB. I remember when because I've been there for a while. I remember seeing BNB at like what, couple of quid. Right back here, couple of quid. Further back, here, about a couple of quid. No, that's 2017. Yeah, about a couple of quid. Here, about $2. And I remember saying to myself, because BNB chain weren't out then. BNB chain came out sort of like right back here. But when it was a couple of quid, I wasn't paying that much of attention to it because, it's like BNB, Binance is trying to do its own coin kind of thing. We heard rumors of this whole chain coming, sort of thing, because that's what it is. But when it did come, we saw massive rally for it. Why? Because when you become the dominant gas token, all of a sudden, people use it more, which means when you want to do stuff on that chain, you have to buy the token in order to use it as a gas fee and to communicate with different apps and stuff and smart contracts on that chain. 2, if they offer a burn-in implementation, which I think they will do, that's going to make the token deflationary depending on how high the volumes are, transaction volume is daily. So at least if, that's what I think will how it usually works. So when I hear this, it sounds very bullish for GALA. On top of that, you've got to remember they've already burned a huge amount of the token supply. And I grabbed up Cardano as well as an example, and I'm going to show you, compare against it. I don't know why this is slow. I've been noticing my bloody thing slow recently. So look, 25 billion is the new max supply for GALA. It used to be 50 billion tokens. Now it's 25 billion. But look, is it true? Is 25 billion circulating? If that's the case, all of the tokens are already circulating. How do you confirm this? You can come over to the ETHScan, and the ETHERScan actually, if it loads, I don't know why it's slow. ETHERScan shows the max supply, and you can see right here, boom, 25 billion. So that's a good look as well, because the hardest thing is to invest in a project where you're uncertain on how. Actually, look at this. This fully diluted says 1.1 billion. Whereas so that means, is it saying that only 12.5 billion is circulating? I don't know. Well, we'll have to check on that. I'm gonna have to update. I'm gonna check and see what the update is on that. But as far as I'm aware, the max supply will only ever be 25 billion. But this is great, regardless of what it is. 12 billion circulating, 25 billion. I don't care, because one thing I know is if I've looked at other coins in the past, and you can use Cardano if it loads as a fine example. Cardano now has got 35 billion. When you probably got in Cardano, 2020, 2021, it probably had about 30 billion tokens circulating, something like that. And look at how well Cardano performed. Now, I know they do different things, but saying that, I mean, Carla's become a layer, get it out. Carla's becoming a layer 1 chain. So essentially, it won't be doing different things. It will be doing similar things. The only thing is, this will be heavily focused in gaming. And you might see many coins come over and migrate to the gaming chain. Now, for something that had about 30, even 35 billion, whatever kind of billion you want to call it, circulating, and was that circulating? Yeah, that was circulating. Of the 45 billion, this coin, and I got to compare it. I got to compare these supplies. It went as high as $2.97. You come down here, $3. I'm not saying Gala's going to go to $3. I mean, I personally believe it can. I'm not saying it's going to go there. Matter of fact, you don't need it to go there. Let's just take a look. Let's just have a look at this. So a 10x on Gala puts this at a $5 billion market cap. And then this goes to, boom, 22 cents. We already saw this go to like 80 cents in the last cycle. So double that, 44 cents, puts this at a, what is it? Hold on. Let me look at that. So doubles this. 5 billion. 10 billion. Is that right? No, that's 100x. No. Yeah, 10 billion puts out at 44 cents. I think I said that right. Because, 10x, so 100x will put out at 55 billion. Yeah. So then this will go to like a $2. Look, if it does have that potential, but I'm not saying it needs to go there for you to make crazy money. I'm certain that this is just going to perform extremely well, especially if it becomes the main chain. The main, is it a layer 1 chain for, gaming? We see layer 2s like the Mutable X's and stuff, they will do well, but essentially this has already got an empire. And what's going to happen is, and I really do start to believe now, you're going to see games come over, because one, they're going to want a chain that's got great adoption, people will adopt this. You can already see these partners that are partnering up with Gala that's growing huge adoption on it already. Let me just grab up Gala. Is it Gala.com? I can't remember. Yeah, I think it's Gala. Hold on. Gala.com. And remember, they still got things coming out like the Voxverse. Is it Voxverse? Where the whole Voxes and stuff, that could really spark Gala alone. And, the whole Miranda's thing, I see like nodes coming out as well for, that's been a while, spider tanks and everything else. So there's a lot coming. And this actually excites me a lot, this whole Voxverse, because, I like the sandbox and all these other things that are, in that sort of voxel space. This Voxverse alone could really push the entire Gala ecosystem. And for those that are new, let me just quickly drop a quick insight on this as to, again, all this makes sense as to why I am bullish on the whole Gala and why I believe it's going to do really well. Gala, Vox, is it Voxverse? Here we go, Voxverse. Boom. Let's bring it up and I'll show you. This is it. Is this it? Division. Is this it? I'll turn it down a bit, I'm too loud. No, is this it? Yeah. So yeah, this gives example of how the Voxverse will be. And if people can, come and explore, just like what you do with the sandbox and everything else, this could be a leading metaverse sort of game play to project that could do exceedingly well, or extremely well, whichever way you want to pronounce it. Let me just bring this down a bit. Too loud. I don't know how loud it is, so I'm just like trying to go off of what I'm hearing. This ain't really showcasing it well. Hold on. Like, what's this? Just move it forward. Yeah. So, and on top of that, people can buy land and stuff in this. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be really great. I'm wondering, should I be buying an NFT now, securing my NFT for when it comes out? Should have made it big, innit? Just make it big like this. I love it. I do love it. I feel like this whole pixelated sort of thing is hot ever since Minecraft. So yeah, I just want to share this with you, let you know what's coming, and because people say Gala this, Gala that, whether you like it or hate it, you still got to remember there's still big things happening in the background that people don't see, and this is one of them, and this could really take Gala somewhere. So I'm bullish for that as well. I'm going to bring you more updates on this, and just keeping an update on what's going on. I love that the Gala is going to be the main gas token. It's going to help push Gala to its limits, or beyond its limits, and everything else. What's this here? Echoes of Empire. So that's one of the other games. Is that launched now? People playing that? I don't know. Drop your comments, let me know. What's this? PokerStarter, Elixir launcher, and Gala Games. It's game. Hold on. Elixir launcher adds Go Gala Games to its game launcher. Stay tuned for gaming nights featuring spider tanks. Okay, that was August 3rd. I'm just looking forward to ahead of the game. Okay, there he is. There's my guy. I see you, bruv. Big up to you, man. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to drop this update, show you some of the things that are happening over here, and I'm super excited for Gala Games. Just hold strong. Whether people tell you they love it, whether people tell you they hate it, it's entirely up to you at the end of the day what you want to do with your money. I think it's a safe play, and I feel like this can make people money, and it will. So it's entirely up to you what you want to do. I know what I'm doing, and I'm going to stay positive, keep pushing this positive energy to you, and hopefully, people see the light at the end of the tunnel when we get to the top of the market. So guys, thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers.